Hello and welcome guys, my name is Imran Ismail and you're watching First. I'm here with Kunal Khemu today. How are you doing?
Very well, man.
First, I'm on first post. Pehli baar.
Yeah, right? First post.
Alright, so start with Kunal.
First web show.
First
Not
web
a first,
show.
man.
Lots of first. And you're playing a police officer also
for the first time.
Lots of first. Coincidence नहीं है, हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Okay, तो मैंने ट्रेलर देखा, बहुत अमेजिंग लगा यार. Personally, I related to the dark and grey character. मैं बहुत relate करता हूँ और audience भी बहुत जल्दी कर जाती है. So tell me where does Abhay stands? Grey और dark के बीच में कितना grey character है, कितना dark है?
ग्रे तो डेफिनेटली है. उसकी डार्कनेस धीरे धीरे आपको देखने में मिलेगी और क्यों वो वैसा हुआ वो भी आपको धीरे धीरे इस एपिसोड्स में पता चलेगा. व्हाट्स इंटरेस्टिंग अबाउट दिस शो इज़ ऑल्सो कि उसकी ज़िंदगी के अलावा एक नया केस हर एक एपिसोड में हैंडल आएगा. विद इन दैट ऑल्सो व्हाट्स इंट्रीगिंग एंड व्हाट्स न्यू स्पेशली हिंदी शो में कि इट्स नॉट अ हू डन इट. आपको ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा एपिसोड देखना है ताकि एंड में आपको पता चलेगा ये किसने किया. वो इन्फॉर्मेशन आपके पास राइट इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द एपिसोड आ जाती है. आप देखते हैं किसने क्राइम किया, कैसे किया. लेकिन अभय उस केस को किस तरह सॉल्व करता है एंड हाउ डज ही गेट जस्टिस फॉर देम इज व्हाट्स द एपिसोड इज गोइंग टू बी. और हर एक एपिसोड में एक अलग अलग क्राइम है. व्हाट रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट इज अभय's पर्सनल लाइफ एंड व्हाई इज ही द वे ही इज़. वो एक लेयर्स की तरह खुलता जाता है उसकी ज़िंदगी का हर एक पहलू और उसकी ज़िंदगी में जो उसके आसपास लोग हैं उनके बारे में.
Alright, so मैंने ट्रेलर जहाँ तक देखा मुझे लगा कि ये is not a good cop, he's not a bad cop, he's not at peace with himself, hard time wrestling with his own emotions, right और wrong के बीच में उसको डिसीजन लेना बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. That makes the man very dangerous, right? So personally आपने कैसे रिलेट किया कैरेक्टर से and what made you say कि हाँ मैं ये कर सकता हूँ?
I don't know. I mean, I think what excites you to do a character sometimes the characters that you don't relate to at all. You know, because there are characters that you say, oh, I relate to it and I can play it this way. But then there are challenging characters saying that my life is so different from this guy. But it'll be so interesting as an actor to try and portray that part. And I think that's one of the best things about being an actor is that you can live so many characters and so many jobs in one. Like you get to play a cop, so you get to kind of understand what a cop's life would be. Is he a good cop? Is he a bad cop? Is he a hero? Is he a villain? You know, all of those things. And you can do that as an actor. And that's why I think what excited me also about this show was the fact that for a lot of years I've been doing a lot of comedies. Yeah. And right now the immediate association with Kunal Khemu's name is funny guy. You know, does a lot of fun films.
But Kunal never came as a funny guy. Kalyug was really...
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that was the time in 2005 when people didn't want to cast me for anything which is but serious stuff because they thought that I couldn't do comedies. And so I had to like literally do a film like Dhol to experiment with that idea, and from there they were like, oh, this guy can act and like he can do comedies as well. And then there was this barrage of comedies that happened, and with all due respect, I love doing comedies. I really enjoy doing them. I think it's also the most easily palatable kind of cinema or a show because everybody loves comedies and they're easy watches and everybody likes to do them. Having said that, as an actor you still want to keep testing yourself and doing different things, and hence Abhay is the start of that in the web space. There's some interesting stuff that is coming this year in films, which is also a journey away from what I've been doing so far.
Right? Okay. So you've been in industry for a very long time. Actor की life कभी smooth नहीं होती. There are always ups and downs, and your character, your life has also been like a bumpy ride.
Yeah.
Does it mess up with the actor's head a lot?
I think if
you're not relatable for a time.
If you're a human being, of course it will. I think everybody's lives are filled with ups and downs. Some show it. Some don't talk about it because on the surface, you know, the sea always looks calm, but the currents that go by are common for everybody. So yes, actors' lives is full of ups and downs. It's not always about how good or bad you are. I always say that an actor's life can be slightly unfair because it's not a solo sport. Filmmaking is a team sport, or like anything that you do. You need a director, a producer, marketing. You know, everything has to fall into place for something to work. And unfortunately, in a film actor's life, you get judged by the Fridays that you have. And you can have good Fridays and you can have bad Fridays. But what you need to know is that it's a part of your life. And it's very important to have a personal life because if this becomes your life, then you're completely going to be driven by that. And then it could be very depressing. And all of us, I think, all of us actors go through that. Depression is a big word, so I'm not going to say hey, all of us go through depression. But all of us do reach that dark space time and again at time, you know. But what you need to have is be very secure in your own personal life and make sure you have a stable life at home, so that you know you got something to kind of bring you out of that. And like I said, the thing about time is that it changes, and you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to work, because if everybody did, then everybody would be making successful films, right?
But ऐसा कभी होता है कि आपने सोचा था यार मैंने वो decision लिया था, I could have taken in that way and it might have gone like slightly different.
बिल्कुल 100%. I think I'll be lying की saying that oh मैंने तो सब mind blowing decisions लिए. But having said that, you always have to, you know, you can have that personal conversation in your head saying that ये किया होता तो वैसा होता और ये सही होता. But if you start buying into that, then you lose your mind, because then you start living in the past. But you have to accept that you did that and it did work out, it did not work out at times, but you are where you are and you've learned a lot more because of those decisions, and you have to live by that and you can't live in the past.
Alright, last question. Saif Ali Khan ने अभी Sacred Games किया है. Amazing series. First time उन्होंने भी cop play किया है. So इसमें
really उन्होंने कभी cop नहीं
किया? कभी cop नहीं किया. मैं खिलाड़ी तो उसमें किया था, but वो भी एक wannabe.
वो तो act कर रहे थे. Actors.
So कुछ advice लिया था, because that was also a web platform and this is all the same. You guys are playing the cop for the first time. तो कभी बैठ के भी.
No, actually we haven't actually met ever since I started this. Or like he also उन्होंने भी सिर्फ poster देखा था इसका, so we haven't actually gotten to talk about it. But no, actually, you know, when we actually hang out, the last thing we want to talk about is work. We have so much other stuff to talk about, between families and other interests that we have in life.
Yeah. All right. So the last question. Tell me, एक वेब प्लेटफॉर्म एक एक्टर के लिए कितना लिबरेटिंग है, कितना लाइक आप कैरेक्टर कर सकते हो, कितना आपको लिबर्टी देता है करने की?
यार मेरे लिए तो अभी it's too early for me to answer that question, because we've only shot one episode. But what I know is that it's the atmosphere is the same, but it's a longer process, and it's a teamwork that you kind of get into. I think it is the writer's medium, because they are the superstars of this space.
Correct.
Because how well they write it and how they have to have the complete understanding. We are just puppets in their hands.
There's a saying in the web world, writers are the main actors in the...
yeah, I'm saying anyways, films are a director's medium, theatre is an actor's medium. So we are in the hands of directors and writers, and we try to portray what they've written to the best of our abilities. So yeah, let's see. I'm hoping that it's a great experience.
All right, thank you so much for chatting with me. It was amazing. Best of luck for Abhay.
Thanks.
Go Goa Gone जल्दी लेके आइए. We all are waiting for that. मैंने आनंद से बात की थी last year. हाँ, आ रहे.
हाँ, अभी भी वही बात चल रही है. अभी exactly पता नहीं
कब आ रहे मुझे नहीं पता. मुझे पूछना पड़ेगा लगता है phone करके.
मुझे भी नहीं.
Till then, enjoy the success. I hope it's a successful series. We'll see you again.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, see you. Bye bye.